The stadium roared with the energy of 1,000 suns as the Kansas City Chiefs emerged victorious, their triumphant cries echoing through the crisp October air. Yet, amidst the jubilant chaos, Taylor Swift found herself drowning in a sea of silent tears. Her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, the star tight end, had just delivered a performance for the ages, securing the win with a breathtaking touchdown catch in the final seconds. The crowd erupted in a frenzy, chanting his name, their voices a deafening symphony of adoration. But Taylor saw something else in Travis's eyes as he scanned the stands, his gaze locking onto hers, a flicker of concern amidst the triumph. Ignoring the throngs of reporters clamoring for his attention, Travis made a beeline for Taylor, his cleats thudding against the concrete floor as he navigated the labyrinthine corridors of the stadium. He found her huddled in a quiet corner, her face streaked with tears. Hey, what's wrong?" he asked, his voice laced with tenderness as he knelt beside her, his hand gently cupping her cheek. "It's just, everyone loves you," she whispered, her voice barely audible amidst the din of the stadium. "You're so incredible, and I feel like I'm fading into the background." Travis's heart ached at the sight of her vulnerability. He knew how much this meant to her, how deeply she yearned to support him in his dreams. But he also recognized the toll it took on her, the constant fear of being overshadowed by his success. "Taylor," he said, his voice firm yet gentle, "you are the most important person in my life. Your love, your support, it means everything to me. You are my rock, my inspiration. Never doubt that." He paused, his gaze searching hers, a silent plea for understanding. "But I know this isn't easy for you," he continued. "And I want you to know that I see you, I hear you. You are not fading into the background, you are shining brighter than ever." He leaned in, his lips brushing against her forehead in a tender kiss. "Tell you what," he said, a mischievous glint in his eyes, "how about we ditch this after-party and go get some ice cream? Just you and me. We can talk, or we can just be together. Whatever you need." A small smile tugged at Taylor's lips as she nodded, a warmth spreading through her chest. This was Travis, the man who loved her unconditionally, who saw her not as a superstar but as the woman behind the curtain, the one who made it all worthwhile. As they walked hand in hand out of the stadium, the cheers of the crowd fading into the distance, Taylor felt a sense of peace wash over her. She knew that as long as she had Travis by her side, she would never truly fade away. She was loved, she was seen, and she was ready to face whatever the future held, together. The stadium roared with the energy of 1,000 suns as the Kansas City Chiefs secured another victory. Travis Kelce, their star tight end, basked in the adulation, waving to the crowd with his trademark grin. Yet, amidst the celebration, his heart ached for someone who wasn't there. Miles away, in her Nashville penthouse, Taylor Swift watched the game with a bittersweet pang. Her eyes welled with tears as she saw Travis's exuberant post-game interview. Their whirlwind romance had burned bright and fast, but the demands of their careers had pulled them apart. Travis, ever attuned to Taylor's emotions, had sensed her sadness. He had planned something special, a gesture of love and understanding that transcended the distance between them. After the interview, he excused himself from the team's celebrations and rushed to the airport. A few hours later, Taylor's doorbell chimed. She opened the door, expecting her assistant, but gasped in surprise when she saw Travis standing there, a sheepish grin on his face. "Hey there, superstar," he said, holding up a bouquet of white roses, her favorite. "Mind if I crash your afterparty?" Taylor's heart swelled with a mixture of joy and disbelief. She pulled him inside, her tears flowing freely now, but they were tears of happiness. "What are you doing here?" she asked, her voice thick with emotion. Travis took her hands in his eyes gazing deeply into hers. "I couldn't let you watch me celebrate alone," he said. "I wanted to celebrate with you, even if it's just for a few hours." He handed her the roses and pulled out a small, velvet box. "I know things have been tough lately," he said, "but I want you to know that I'm in this for the long haul. I love you, Taylor." He opened the box to reveal a delicate silver necklace with a pendant shaped like a football. It was engraved with their initials and the date of their first game together. Taylor's tears flowed freely now, but they were tears of joy. She threw her arms around Travis, her heart overflowing with love and gratitude. "I love you too, Travis," she whispered, "more than words can say." They spent the rest of the night talking, laughing, and reminiscing about their whirlwind romance. Travis's gesture of love and understanding had bridged the distance between them and reminded them of the deep bond they shared. As the sun began to rise, Travis had to leave to catch his flight back to Kansas City. But the memory of that night, and the necklace he had given her, would forever remain a symbol of their love, a love that transcended the challenges of their demanding careers. The Amsterdam Stadium roared with applause as Taylor Swift took her final bow, the echoes of her electrifying performance still thrumming in the air. Backstage, she collapsed on a plush sofa, a wave of exhaustion washing over her. The Eras tour was exhilarating, but the constant spotlight and relentless schedule were taking their toll. She felt a familiar tightness in her chest, a precursor to the tears she knew were coming. As if on cue, a gentle knock on the door interrupted her thoughts. In walked Travis Kelce, his face etched with concern. "Hey, superstar," he said softly, taking a seat beside her. "Rough night?" Taylor nodded, unable to hold back the tears any longer. She buried her face in her hands, her shoulders shaking with silent sobs. Travis wrapped his arms around her, his warmth and familiar scent offering a comforting anchor. "It's just everything," Taylor choked out between sobs. "The pressure, the expectations, the constant scrutiny. I feel like I'm drowning." Travis listened patiently, stroking her hair and murmuring words of encouragement. When her tears subsided, he gently lifted her chin, his eyes filled with unwavering love and support. "Tay," he said softly, "I know things are tough right now. But remember, you are not alone. You have me, your family, your friends, and millions of fans who adore you. You are strong, talented, and capable of anything you set your mind to." He paused, then reached into his pocket and pulled out a small, velvet box. Taylor's eyes widened in surprise as he opened it, revealing a delicate silver necklace with a single, sparkling diamond. "This is for you," Travis said, his voice thick with emotion. "It's a reminder that even in your darkest moments, you are loved and cherished. You are a light in this world, Taylor, and your light will never fade." Taylor's heart swelled with love and gratitude. Travis's gesture, so simple yet so profound, spoke volumes about his maturity and unwavering support. He wasn't trying to fix her problems or offer empty platitudes, he was simply reminding her of her worth and offering a safe haven in the midst of her storm. With a trembling hand, she accepted the necklace, her tears now replaced by a sense of peace and renewed strength. She leaned into Travis's embrace, grateful for his unwavering love and the incredible maturity he displayed in that moment. In the weeks that followed, Taylor wore the necklace every day, a constant reminder of Travis's love and support. The Eras tour continued, but the pressure felt less overwhelming, the expectations less daunting. She knew that no matter what challenges she faced, she had Travis by her side, a mature and loving partner who would always be her anchor in the stormy seas of fame.